So some of the tools to edit your images are very simple and easy. So one of the first things I like to do is I like to go into the base picture, and I'm just turning off the other two. But before you start anything, just make sure you save your image. So go File, Save As, and save it on your computer, because that's what I prefer. I save it on my computer. And but you should be saving it into your Google Drive. So Remedios, last name, first name, action, shots. So save it like that, and it should be saved under Format, Photoshop, Save. So save your images, and that way, or save your work, and you can close the other images that you have. I'm not saving it. We don't need to save the other images, so just don't save it. And now I have my base image, and we're going to start editing this. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Image, Adjustment, or Image, Auto Tone, and it changes the tone. Image, Auto Contrast, which is nice. Image, Auto Color, boom. So now it feels good. My blacks are black, my darks are dark, but I think I want to raise the brightness a little bit, but I'll do an overall adjustment on the entire image in a bit. So that's the first thing you want to do, is always do auto tone, auto contrast, and auto color, unless it does change it drastically and doesn't blend. So let's look at image number 2. All right, so let's try the same process. Image, auto tone. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. You can see what happened. Something else changed. So I just undid the work. I went to image number 2. I'm going to go Image, Auto Tone. Okay, we got closer. It's getting better. Let's go Image, Auto Contrast. That did nothing, but that's okay. And then Image, Auto Color. Kind of. So I'm going to try one more thing now. So here's another step to try. And I'm going to go Image, Adjustment, Curves, or Command M. And I'm just going to see what these curves adjustments do. To work the curves adjustment, you can do several things. The curves adjustment increases it like this. And I think I did it a little bit. And look, that actually did quite a bit. That was good. I'm going to try to put a dot in the middle of the curves adjustment and just decrease it. Oh, actually, that did something. That's pretty good. Look at that. The top kind of balanced in really well. And then let's see if I can do the bottom. What happens if I do the bottom? Oh, that changes it too much. Oh, ooh. No, that's not going to work. How about these sliders? Let's see what these sliders do. Now, I'm just making incremental changes. If it's getting worse, I just stop. So this slider doing that is helping the bottom, kind of, but not the top. How about the left slider? Not really. So I'm going to click OK. I made a few adjustments. I did a curve in the middle, and I did a curve at the top. Click OK. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase some of these lines to sort of blend the images together. So the next tool I'm going to use is the eraser tool. So I can blend some of this stuff to make it work better. Now you can use the lasso tool that you've done, which is the magnetic lasso tool is probably the best choice, and you can like outline, your character and then like delete so it blends in really, really nice. So you can do that, but then sometimes these problems happen where there's pixelation and things like that. So the best thing to do is really try to blend the image by using the erase tool. So I'm going to go here to the left hand side. I'm going to find my eraser tool, and it's right here. And I'm going to right click or control click, and I'm going to use the size button and just bring the size up just a little bit. And it creates a hard edge. I don't know if you can see this hard edge here when I erase. You can see how it creates a hard edge. You can see right there, it creates a hard edge right here. So I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to use a feathering approach to this. So I'm going to go to the top left-hand corner, and I'm going to use the feather, and I'm going to bring the opacity down to 22, 23, 25, and I'm going to start erasing. And look at that. Now I'm getting somewhere, and I'm just touching it just like a brush, like a paintbrush. Just touching it. Oh, look, I went into my shoe. Uh-oh, that's not good. So to undo, you can do Command Z. You can also pull up the history window, which is window and go to history, and that'll help. So again, another step right here. There we go. So now I've blended myself in really, really nice, and the image looks good. So go ahead and save again. Go Command S, and it'll save, or go File, Save, which is also Command S, as you can see the shortcut. So that's image number 2. Now image number 3. This one's going to be a little trickier because this one is so warm. So again, same process. Image, auto tone, image, auto contrast, image, auto color. And you know what I did? I was not even on the right layer, and it just did all of this. So I'm going to undo it 3 times. And I'm going to go to layer 3, or image 3, and I'm going to do the same process again. Image, auto tone, image, auto contrast, image, auto color. And that kind of got it into the right way of doing things.